Bangladesh is in the midst of a currency crisis, and sources attribute it to a move by the Muhammad Yunus led interim government. Currency notes are short in supply, and this affects the informal economy of Bangladesh, which forms a major share of its GDP, in a great way. The impact is being felt as the shortage of currency notes is being experienced by citizens who are complaining about it, given the fact that these currency notes, which used to be issued by the central bank, sources say are being withheld. Now, what's the reason? The reason, sources say, is that all these notes, all these years, were being printed with the image of Bangabandhu, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Who is he? He's the father of the nation. He led the liberation struggle, which led to the defeat of the Pakistani army at the hands of the Mukti Jodhas and the Indian army, which largely supported the Mukti Jodhas. Ever since Muhammad Yunus came to power in Bangladesh, there has been an effort to wipe out the legacy of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And in that context, what has happened is that Sheikh Hasina has been ousted from power, but the exercise to remove the legacy of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman has continued beyond that. One of the moves that sources say is now happening is the withdrawal of currency notes bearing the image of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And this is what's led to a huge amount of currency notes lying with the Bangladesh bank, but not being circulated as part of the economy. The informal economy largely depends on cash transactions, and therefore that impact is being felt as well. Also, what we know is that there is a considerable amount of time that would be required to replace all the currency notes, and of course these are currency notes which will have to be printed again, and many are calling this a demonetization like exercise. But obviously there is more to it. There is politics behind it, and even though there hasn't been an official comment from from the interim government of Bangladesh, this is something that the informal economy of Bangladesh is experiencing, and therefore this is a crisis that Bangladesh is facing on top of the economic pressures that its economy has had to face over the last few months. So this crisis, they say, is largely attributed to the moves of the interim government to wipe out and erase the legacy of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman after his daughter and former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was also ousted from power. For more such videos where we go beyond the headlines and provide the context in which the news developments are taking place, stay tuned to NDTV's YouTube platform. For all the news and updates, stay tuned to NDTV. Thank you so much for watching.